And welcome back to Morning Drive. I'm joined now by author Joel Zuckerman. Joel, your latest project, Pros, out now. Talk to me a little bit about this book. What's the theme, the concept behind this book?
Charlie, I decided to write a book in celebration of the club professional. So I chose 30 of the best and brightest club pros from around the country and wrote about their life and times, who they are, where they came from, the challenges they faced rising to the top of a very demanding but somewhat unappreciated profession.
Now, obviously, we don't have time to get into all 30, but some of the professionals you talk to, obviously, the cream of the crop in our industry. Let me ask you a little bit about Bob Ford, the golf professional at both Oakmont and Seminole. You were able to spend some time with Bob Ford.
Bob Ford is smooth. He is fantastic. As we said just a moment ago, 99% of all golf pros couldn't get an interview at either Oakmont or Seminole. Bob holds both jobs concurrently, 6 months at one, 6 months at the other. So that's pretty much all you need to know about him.
Randy Smith is a professional, teaching professional out of Dallas that not only is he full-time at his club, but he works with a lot of top professionals and has for a long time. I know you were able to spend time with Randy as well.
Randy Smith made a quick point to me that he is the third person from Odessa, Texas to win PGA National Professional of the Year. Randy Smith gives a lot of credit to his predecessors in golf. Randy Smith is the most decorated professional there's ever been. He's won more awards than anyone else, and he's the longtime coach of Justin Leonard and Harrison Frazier, but he's also the pro for hundreds of mid-handicap and high-handicap players at Royal Oaks in Dallas.
And not only were you able to spend time with really the top of the industry, as you described it in break, the Mount Rushmore of golf professionals in the U.S., but you also spent some time with some of the professionals that are really down on the front lines.
Well, the book is called Extraordinary Club Professionals Making Golf Great. And not every pro in this book is a Bob Ford or a Randy Smith or the recently passed Jim Langley from Cypress Point Club. I have pros in here that have stories of overcoming difficulties. For example, Todd Hecht of Columbus, Ohio, had a terrible stroke at age 47, almost killed him. His club raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for his rehabilitation. Or another pro, Randy Hobgood from Wilson, North Carolina, modest price daily fee facility called Happy Valley. Gary cuts fairways at dawn, takes green fees at 9, cooks burgers at noon, repairs golf carts at 4, and does whatever he has to do to keep Happy Valley operating in the black.
How important are these professionals to our industry, to our game?
My point, Charlie, is that golf has been so fortunate to have the most recognizable athlete in the world as a golfer, Tiger Woods. And as you know at Golf Channel, when Tiger is in contention, ratings spike. But Tiger has not been able to bring people to play golf. So if we have the most famous athlete in the world as a golfer and people still aren't going to play golf, who's going to get them to play golf? The club professional. They inspire, they instruct, they encourage, and they are the beating heart of the game. And if they can't do it, no one is going to be able to get golf back and running like it was a couple decades ago.
Well, I know my exposure to the game came through a PGA professional that loved the game and was able to make me love the game as well. I know that Jack Nicklaus was very encouraging to you in the writing of this book.
Jack Nicklaus, as many people know, had a tremendous inspiration, father figure. Jack Grout, his instructor from when he was 10 years old to when he passed away. And Jack Nicklaus, of course, knows the value of a PGA professional, a club professional who encouraged him and inspired him. So Mr. Nicklaus was kind enough to offer a few words about the club professional at the beginning of my book.
Well, Joel, congratulations on another great book. Very quickly, where can our viewers find this book?
Really simple, prosbook.com.
Well, Joel, best of luck with you, to you on this book, and thank you for shining light on some of the greatest folks that we have in our game, our club professionals, and thanks for coming in this morning.
My pleasure. They're an underappreciated lot, and I'm glad to be able to shine the spotlight a little bit on them.
All right, thanks. Folks, don't go away. More Morning Drive coming up right after this.